Mercury is finally direct after a long retrograde since the beginning of last month. And air signs, this is a resurgence of confidence and mental clarity. This is that, you know what, I really am that type of moment. This week, Gemini, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Your mouth is back online. If Mercury retrograde had you biting your tongue, over-explaining yourself, repeating yourself, Mercury direct, especially this week, is giving, man, I said what I said. So sometime soon you might finally say something that you've been holding on to, or some messy situation finally makes sense. Somebody that ghosted you or was acting weird, they coming back around with apologies and explanations. And your ideas start flowing in. You know, like multiple ideas at once, the Gemini way. Also, watch for a DM or a text from somebody, maybe around the third. This is not going to be from somebody that you want, but somebody that you expect. Gemini, if you've been shrinking yourself or shrinking your personality to keep the peace, Mercury being direct is here to remind you like it's nothing going on without you. Libra, with Mercury going direct, your peace is suddenly expensive. Like, you don't have time for people wasting yours. You're done specifically with people that can't communicate like adults. If you was in your quiet era during retrograde, it's not because you were just calm and unbothered. You actually were pissed off. But this week specifically, if anybody been crashing out over you or losing their minds, expect apologies. But not the fake ones, the real ones. And if you feel like you lost any of your charm or your social battery, you're definitely getting that back too. And in love, with Mercury being direct, somebody's about to show you exactly where they stand. Aquarius, with Mercury being direct, you'll be able to focus again because your brain stops buzzing all day. Mercury retrograde had you overthinking your future and paying your present day dust. So this week, your mind is bouncing back to clarity. You might get a random boost of motivation or fix something that you've been procrastinating on for weeks. You might even get better communication from somebody that you've been distant from. Aquarius, I feel like the biggest thing during retrograde is like your intuition was on point, but your logic was a little fuzzy. But now with Mercury being direct, those two things are synchronized. But also watch your dreams, especially around like the second or the fourth. You're going to get a very clear message about a person you've been side-eyeing, like something is being revealed.